Hello everyone and welcome to the Mindset Model Podcast, the house of good vibes and unicorn energy. I am your number one hype girl cheering you through the game of life. On this podcast, I am here to help you unleash your best self, to bring your dreams to life using the art of mindset and manifestation. Let's create magic. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mindset Model Podcast. I hope you are having the best week so far. Now, in this podcast episode today, this is all about reminding you to keep going. Don't lose your faith in your manifesting journey. You may have set yourself some magical life goals and you have this image in your mind, a burning desire, a dream way of life. Maybe it's a house, maybe you want to be a journalist, you want to be a 7-figure business owner, a super mum, maybe you want to be financially free and travel the world, or I don't know, sell luxury mansions, whatever it is, whatever you're dreaming of. Do not give up on your goals because you can't see them or you can't see how you're going to get there. We can always change the path, but don't change the destination if you know that's where you want to go. Now, today, I'm just going to share some lovely stories of people who have faced adversity and still, despite this, have achieved their dreams. Now, life is a journey and there's a little thing called divine timing. I love to use nature as an example. So in 2021, in my old house, I planted an avocado stone, thinking I'd be plucking avocados by the end of the year. Lol at me. So, first of all, this little lovely shoot popped up, this little sapling. I was so proud. I was like, oh my God, it's working. Because when you grow an avocado, you've got to do all of these like fancy things to make it grow. I can't remember what it was, but I just remember it being this whole experiment thing. Anyway, this cute little sapling was there. It was growing and it was just so tiny and cute. It had its 2 little leaves and I thought, okay, so maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for me to be eating avocados. Maybe it needs a little bit more time. Then 2 years later, okay, so it's got 5 leaves now and it's only grown by about 6 inches. So I'm thinking, right, okay. Getting a bit frustrated. I'm like, where is my avocado on toast? But I just kept watering it, doing all the things that it needs and, all of those things and just kept going. This year, 2024, all of a sudden, this avocado tree has shot up like another 6 inches. Every single day it has new leaves sprouting and literally this happened out of nowhere. And I am literally so excited and proud of this little tree. And can you just imagine if I gave up watering this tree? If I did not give it a chance to grow its roots or prepare itself for this massive growth spurt? Divine timing. I know that there is still a bit of a long time before I'm going to be having my avocado on toast. There is going to be any fruit on the tree, but I get joy from watching my little tree grow from this journey. And it actually occurred to me that when I actually planted this stone to grow the avocado, it was actually when I started to seriously invest time into mindset and manifestation. And it has actually taken me a few years to change my mindset and flourish myself. And this year I have excelled just like my avocado tree. So it's a reminder that great things can take time. There will be growth spurts, absolutely, but also there will be times of seemingly nothingness, which is also very important as well. So let's remind ourselves of a few inspiring people who have had long, turbulent journeys, who have overcome challenges and setbacks. They've had doors slammed in their face, but they kept going. Do you know most successful people, entrepreneurs, celebrities, they have got really, really empowering stories. They have had rejection, they've had ridicule, they have had the haters. However, they just use their inner knowing, their desire and their focus to get what they want. Now, many of the great things that we enjoy today actually come from people who have failed over and over again, but they push through the barriers and they have brought us magic like aeroplanes, light bulbs, blockbuster movies, films, phones, Harry Potter. You owe it to yourself and others to keep going because you could be the next amazing inventor or journalist or entrepreneur, or, if you're loving being a mum, your child could be the next scientist creating a magical cure. You just don't know. So obviously I'm going to start with J.K. Rowling. Can you imagine a life without Harry Potter? No Hogwarts, no Polyjuice Potion, no Quidditch, no Neville Longbottom. What the hell would that life even be? So J.K. Rowling, as you may know, was actually very broke when she wrote Harry Potter. The script was rejected by around 12 publishers. I mean, I don't know what the hell they were even doing. 12 publishers said no to Harry fucking Potter. Until finally, a little publisher in London decided to publish the book, and now it is a global sensation. So how did J.K. Rowling carry on despite the rejection? She just kept sending her manuscript to publishers. Even after the rejection letters, she did not take no for an answer. She was determined to see her dream come to fruition. Imagine having that belief in yourself and your project or your business or whatever you're doing. Michael Jordan, who is one of the best basketball players of all time. He was actually cut from his high school basketball team because of his lack of skill, apparently. And he actually said in an interview, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games on 26 occasions. I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot and I missed. I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Oh my goodness me, isn't that powerful? Mark Wahlberg, he is a brilliant actor. But before he was famous, he had such a turbulent life. He had a very, very bad upbringing. I think he was like one of 9, no money, no nothing. And he even used to sell drugs and was in prison at one point of his life. But he chose to go down a different path. He chose himself and he chose to be his best self and live his best life, and now he's creating all of these wonderful movies. Sarah Blakely, who is the creator and owner of Spanx, Get Your Spanx Out, she tried all sorts of things that she failed at, like sales, stand-up comedy, acting, but she knew deep down she needed to bring her Spanx idea to life. She had so many obstacles and setbacks along the way of building her company, but she believed in her product. And one thing that she says, which I love, passion is energy. Feel the power from focusing on what excites you. I love this. I mean, this is just a slither of some really inspiring people and some stories. What they have in common, more than fame, is that they persevered against all criticism, rejection. They kept writing, composing, directing, auditioning, practicing, campaigning, all of those things. They did not give up. We have been told by others, or even we tell this to ourselves, maybe things like, you're not good enough, you haven't got enough experience, you're not talented, you don't have enough money to do this. Someone else is doing it and they're probably better than you. Change these stories, change these beliefs, because they are not true unless you make them your truth. You get to decide. Don't compare yourself to others. You are unique. You have a talent. You have a gift that is unique to you and for you to share with the world. Your purpose is to discover what that is. Follow what lights you up and share it, because you never know, one day you could also be inspiring people with your story. I hope you feel motivated and inspired and you enjoyed this podcast. Please share this with anyone that you feel could do with a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a pick-me-up. Please share and review, and I will see you in my next podcast.